Each light set on a Christmas tree is a loop or continuous circuit of 50 2.5-volt lights made using series construction. In order for the light set to remain on, the circuit must remain closed and uninterrupted from the first bulb to the last.
The following information may seem tedious at times, but the reliability of the lighting on your tree will almost definitely be the single biggest factor that determines your overall satisfaction. The most important thing you can know about Christmas lighting is light sets don't go bad, only light bulbs do.
If a light bulb is removed or a wire is cut, the circuit will be broken and the electricity will not be able to reach the other bulbs in the strand. This is why all of the lights on a set will go out if only one bulb is loose, missing, or broken. Every mini light bulb is made of several components that are essential to its individual function, as well as its function on the entire light set.
Each bulb has a base, 2 copper wires, a filament, and a shunt. Each manufacturer uses different bases, so it is important when replacing bulbs to make sure that they have the correct base. The 2 copper wires carry the electricity to and from the bulb filament. The copper wires wrap over the sides of the base and contact the copper terminals inside the bulb socket. If these wires do not make contact with the terminals inside the socket, the set will not light. When electrified, the filament creates the light inside the light bulb. When this filament is burned out, the bulb has reached its life expectancy and will not come back on. Should the filament burn out, there is a fail-safe called a shunt inside of every bulb to keep the circuit closed. The shunt is a tiny wire below the filament that is dormant until the filament burns out, at which time the shunt activates and again keeps the light set circuit closed. The shunt, however, is not a filament and will not relight the bulb. Occasionally, the shunt will fail to activate, and this will cause the entire set to go dark. There are simple, inexpensive tools available to correct this, and their use will be discussed later.
While the shunt is a great fail-safe, it is only a temporary fix. As each bulb burns out, the load that each one is supposed to be consuming is then being distributed to the remaining good bulbs on the same set, which will become overloaded and burn out prematurely. As more bulbs go out, the problem becomes exaggerated until all the bulbs burn out. This is known as cascading. The best way to maintain the longevity of a light set is to replace burnt-out bulbs as soon as possible. And remember, the majority of light set malfunctions are due to bulb failures, not failures in the wiring. The only time a bulb is not to blame is if the wires are severed or pulled from the bottom of the bulb socket. For more on how to repair and maintain your light sets, please view the how-to videos and Lightkeeper Pro videos at santazownhowto.com.